झुलावे कृष्ण झुलावे कृष्ण झुलावे कृष्ण झुलावे निरखत सब नर नारी अरे सावरिया निरखत सब नर नारी अरे सावरिया धीरे से झुलाओ बनवारी अरे सावरिया धीरे से झुलाओ बनवारी अरे सावरिया धीरे से झुलाओ धीरे से झुलाओ बन धीरे से झुलाओ बन बनवारी अरे सावरिया अरे सावरिया अरे सावरिया
बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं बन बन जाऊं जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं कितहूँ छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी कितहूँ छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं बन 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 ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं बन बन शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरी बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरिधारी बन बन ढूंढन जा निसारे मरे सा प मरे सा नि प मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प मरे सा बन बन ढूंढन जा बन बन ढूंढन शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल बंसी शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरी तारी बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन जा बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं ma re ma re sa ni sa re ma pa ni pa ma re ma pa ni sa re sa ni ma re sa ni sa ni pa ni pa ma re ma pa ni sa ni pa ni pa ma re sa ni sa re ma pa ni sa re ma pa ni sa ni pa ma re sa ban ban ढूंढन जा pa ma re ma pa sa ni sa ma re sa ni ma pa ma re sa ni pa ni pa ma re ma pa ni sa ni pa ni pa ma re ma pa ni sa re ma pa ni sa ni pa ma re sa ban ban ढूंढन जा बन बन ढूंढन बन बन ढूंढन बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं।
मीठे रस से भजोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भजोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। जमुना मैया कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी। जमुना मैया कारी कारी राधा गोरी गोरी। वृंदावन में धूम मचावे बरसाने की छोरी। ब्रज धाम राधा जो की रजधानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन का
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ददामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे कृष्णं वन्दे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Shri Krishna Govinda. Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda. बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। We'll chant from which verse? Sixteenth verse. 16. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kiಂ karma kimakarmeti Kavayopyatra mohitaha Tatte karma pravakshyami Yajñātvā mokṣase shubhāt Karmano hyapi bodhavyam 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 ca vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi कर्मण्य कर्म यः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म यः स बुद्धिमान् मनुष्येषु स युक्तः कृत्स्नकर्मकृत् यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः. So we had seen that the sorrows of life go away only when we are out of this orbit of karma and karmphal. So this circle, if anybody can break it, he is a hero of Gita.
Which circle? Ignorance leading to enjoyership, enjoyership leading to doership, doership leading to action, action leading to fruit of action and vasana, vasana leading to again agyan, agyan leading to again to enjoyership. This circle is called the illusion of a jiva. This is the problem there. So the ahamkaar, which is the imagined mixture of the antakaran and shuddha chaitanya. Ahamkaar, which is the imagined mixture of antakaran and pure consciousness, he is the villain. Because this is the one who has created the world for us. Karma belongs to karta. Karma belongs to karta. Karta means who for him world is real, or he has no knowledge of the seer. He wants to complete himself through some object of the world or a person of the world. And he does one action, another action, and he has lot of shades. He is enjoyer, he is doer, he is knower, he is enjoyer. So because of his apeksha, there is a karma phal brought, and ultimately he goes from birth to birth. But if he had known the center called the self, then problem would have been resolved. But he does not know that. He does not know the akarma atma. Akarma atma he doesn't know. Actionless self he doesn't know. Actionless, purna, complete self he is totally ignorant about. If he had known that, then why will he act after that? Action is over after that. If he had known that, but he does not know that. Sure. So he always is in the complex of time, space. He defines himself through somebody. He loses somebody, he gains somebody. When you feel you can lose, then you are already a loser. You will have fear. When you have the feeling I may lose, I am a losable person, I am a losable, then you are a fearful person. If you feel incomplete inside, then you will see incompleteness outside. When you see incompleteness outside, then incompleteness inside will try to complete itself with incompleteness outside. I am also incomplete, you are also incomplete. We both are too incomplete. Too incomplete is equal to more incomplete. Too incomplete is... So, supposing incomplete plus incomplete is too incomplete. Twice he is incomplete. It is 2 times incomplete now. Okay? Supposing I have 7 people in my family, so I am 7 times incomplete. This is a typical formula. Right? 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. So 3 times incomplete I have become. More you are attached to people, more you are incomplete. Incomplete means more you are sad, more you are trying to find some place. More you are struggling to live. Anything incomplete will struggle because that is not your nature. You are going in the world and getting incompleteness and limitation, and that is not your nature. So you will struggle to live. Struggling to live is the living with incompleteness is equal to struggling to live. So more struggle is stress. More bondage, more boredom, bondage in the struggle is called sansar, MBBS. More, more boredom, bondage, and struggle. MBBS is degree. So he is MBBS because incompleteness can't be maintained. Supposing you are having 7 incompleteness in your family, you can't maintain it because it will change. It will become different. You can't hold incompleteness. It will have another form of incompleteness comes. I was incomplete, therefore I thought I am single, let me mingle with the tingle and create a jingle. So, and so to get out of boredom, I married somebody. But I have created more boredom now. Why? Other person may be interesting also, how are you saying more boredom? No, 2 possibilities are there. Either he is interesting or he is boring. If he is interesting, without him I am very bored. And if he is boring, then both the side I am bored. So both the way you are going to struggle after that. So after that I am bored, therefore I want child. If you are so happy, why should you need children? I ask this question. I asked the couple, first they came to me, please bless me for this person. So now they got married now. After marriage they came after some time, bless me for a child. I said, when you already were happy, why will you need child now? खत्म करना चाहिए मैटर वहाँ पे. इतना ही तुम खुश थे तो तुम खुश ही रहते उसके बाद. अब तुम why are you missing child? Well, I'm missing babies in my house. अच्छा और इंटरेस्टिंग बात सुनो. Incompleteness takes you to lot of inactivity. If you are happy, why you want to go for job then? We live together. No, but we have to earn. But you have to maintain incompleteness. That means you have to be separated. And they all get bored with each other. And after the child is there, not happy. They want boy. Then boy they want. Only for 3 generations we didn't have daughter. So तुम्हारी ही सब जिम्मेदारी है. All responsibility is your only. Anyway. Or I didn't have son. Now you are feeling incomplete because I didn't have son. Now you have 2 sons or 3 daughters, जो कुछ भी है, as the case may be. Now that child is there. Still incompleteness not gone. Then no, but he is not happy today. He was crying whole night. I went on the flight and he was crying a lot. The flight we should have not gone. There is a problem in the ear. In the babies have children have problem in the ear. I think what problem is there? If you are very unlucky, then you will get the seat next to them. Or you like lot of babies, so God gave them there. And sometimes they put the baby on the floor, which is not allowed. But not allowed. You can't keep anybody on the floor. Bag is not allowed. फिर आप डॉक्टर के पास जा रहे हैं. इनकम्प्लीटनेस कहीं रुकेगी या? योर इनकम्प्लीटनेस मीन्स दैट यू आर कॉन्स्टेंटली इनटू मोड ऑफ एक्टिविटी. आपको कोई चीज इनकम्प्लीट, इफ यू हैव टेकन समथिंग लिमिटेड, टू मेंटेन लिमिटेशन यू हैव टू डू एक्शंस. Attachment means I'm going to maintain limitation. This is my project. Wow. BC. BC means बेवकूफ चंद. भाई आप लिमिटेशन मेंटेन कर रहे हो. Everything false, you will try to maintain and it will make you work, but it cannot be maintained. Where do you say my house, I have to maintain the house. I have to maintain my family, I have to run my family. Then shall I leave everybody? No, don't leave everybody. But the point is you become in charge. You are not maintaining on behalf of, you are not acting on behalf of, you are not a trustee. You are a frustee. If you are not a trustee, you will become frustee. Frustee means frustrated. Because if you thought this is God's family, and I am just a trustee of the God's family, God has given me this child or wife or husband, I'm not maintaining them, but I am just taking care of them to offer the God. So there the topic ends there. You are not working for joy, you are working as a representative. So you don't have to get anything when you are working as that itself is my honor that I am working as a representative. So this is a problem. I have told you many times, please don't work on limitations. If you work on limitations, you will have nothing but frustration and anger and expectation. Well, don't work on limitation. And on unlimited we cannot work. Then what to do? Maturity is you work out of limitlessness in the limited world. When you work on limitation as a limited entity, you end up in more limitation and you end up in more, you feel more bound by something. Where you feel I cannot do anything here. I can't do anything with this person. I'm so fed up. But I cannot do with myself also. I cannot do anything here. Or my money is less. Don't work as a limited on limited. Then work from unlimited through limited to unlimited. Again, say slowly, what did you say? Work out of limited for limited, in limited. No. I said, work out of unlimited through limited for unlimited. You are working out of limitation, in limitation for limitation. Oh. I am working out of limitation, in limitation, for limitation. Yes. And you are saying, Swamiji, that you have to work out of limitlessness through limitation to unlimited. Exactly. I am getting it. Don't explain now. I understood. So what happens? So you are going from one unhappiness to another happiness. Or relatively one happiness. Mullah Nasiruddin was there. He took a very tight shoes. His number was 9 and 7. He put on shoes of 6. It was too tight. Somebody said, "Bhai, other shoes are available?" Well, yes. He said, "But why you are putting on the 6 number shoes? It must be biting so much." He said, "Yes. But in the evening when I go home, there is a joy of removing it." वही हम लोग करते हैं. Less limitation was there, more. By office you went, limitation of action was there. By boss said, "This is not done, Cyril. This is not done here. And this is half done. Mail I have written you, you didn't reply. Sorry sir, I'll reply. Cyril, just give me 2 minutes, I'll reply." No, many other works is there. I have many other work. Okay. Call Luanda's, I'll ask him. So he is called now. He said, already sent the mail, why should you send? But it was my work. No, but it was delayed. I mean, either you are made to feel you are not working, either you have to work. I went home, wife, I have to attend another limitation. इनको खुश करें कि सिरिल को खुश करें कि लुआंडा को खुश करें, समझ में नहीं आता कि कहाँ करें. Then maid is not happy. 11 o'clock she is having breakfast. किसको किसको मनाएं? Whom to take now? हम लोग कुछ नहीं करते हैं, घर जाके वी आर जस्ट वंडरिंग. एक ऐसा समय आना चाहिए कुछ नहीं करना है हमें. आई हैव डोंट डू एनीथिंग, आई एम हैप्पी, आई एम फुलफिल्ड. आई एम नॉट एक्टिंग, आई एम सेइंग you are not working as unlimited, as a limited person. You know what happens when you want to be husband and happy husband? First you make yourself happy. I mean husband with respect to limited role you said, and then you want unlimited happiness. Husband itself means who is unhappy, limited, or wife is unhappy, limited. Son is equal to unhappy. You define yourself with something limited. I am a landlord, I am a Swami. You define with something limited and then you want unlimited happiness. I am the doer of this work. I am the in charge here. I am the in charge of my house. First you define yourself with something world which is false and limited. Now you are trying to prove that falseness to some, you to maintain it and you want to happiness also. गलत बात कर रहे हो आप. हाँ? You want, no, I want the work. I'm doing the work. I'm doing my work. Don't disturb me. But I'm doing the work, don't disturb me. It is my work. Achha, who are you? I am the worker here. I am the work who is doing the work. It is my work to cook. Or it is my work to make a list. Bas, I am. No, you start working now. Problem with this is, मेरे प्यारे, तुम नहीं हो हमसे न्यारे, बार बार क्यों हो रहे हो किनारे. Problem is, अब now you have assumed a role. It is a wrong role because you are not limited. But you are working as ahamkaar. Now when you have already assumed the role of ahamkaar, then it is seeking attention. It is disturbable. It may not get the result. It may get the result. It has another work. Bahushakayanantasya buddhayo avyavasayina. You have opened a can of worms. Well, then I should not work. No, who told you not to work? If you had worked as a lover of God, as expression of love of God, then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No, he disturbed me. No, when I am already full, how can I be? He cannot disturb me. He said something to me. No, I already have discovered myself. I am already quite drenched from inside. He can't burn me. I have no role. I am just coming out to do my drama. If a wife is there and she has a husband who loves her a lot, after that, if mother-in-law neglects, who cares? I know. If servant neglects, who cares? I have my husband, I get all my love, all my attention from my husband only. I am coming out in the world, in the house to work for some people just to please my husband. I mean, who mother-in-law doesn't like me, or the father-in-law doesn't like, or the servant doesn't like, or the neighbor doesn't like, I don't bother. Because all my love, center of my life, center of my happiness, center of my security is my husband. I don't bother about anything. It is to please him. Who bothers that? I hope you are getting. When you are associated with unlimited, infinite, and then you act in the finite, then finite will not strangulate you because already you are knowing that self. This is what is said here. It is only when you are not having a husband, you have not married, or husband doesn't love. Supposing husband doesn't love, another type is there. Or you are not married. And you are seeking attention from some other boy or some other girl, and he didn't attend me. Last night he gave me coffee. Today he is not talking. He said, I will talk later on. I said, when? He said, no, I'll tell you when he went away. Right? I said, let us have a coffee tea today also. He said, no, today I'm very busy. I have no time for you today. And I was all prepared. I dressed properly. I was ready to pay also. I took my father's card. I said, I will I will pay. And I ordered also. But he said, no, I'm busy today. And not that he's very busy. He is talking to another person today. I mean, another girl is talking to, and not that he is very busy. Frankly speaking, he is not that busy. He is loitering around. And with me, when it comes to me, only he becomes busy. I saw him. My eyes were spotting him all around. I was going around secretly. But I'm feeling so lost. I'm feeling so empty. There is no life. Better to die. हम लोग ऐसे ये जीवन अनाथ है बेचारा तब माया बस जीव जड़ संतत फिरई भुलान ये अनाथ है बेचारा उसका कोई नहीं है ये ऐसा भिखारी है जीव कभी इससे शादी करेगा कभी उससे बच्चा होगा कभी यहाँ पैसा लेगा कभी ये जॉब ज्वाइन करेगा कभी वहाँ करेगा कभी ये कपड़ा पहन लेगा बंदर की तरह कभी वो नाचेगा वहाँ पे शादी में कभी पै करके रोएगा हैं कभी बाल ऐसे कर लेगा कभी ऐसे कर लेगा मैंने तमाशा बना के रखा है बंदर ये जो जीव है कभी बुढ़ा हो जाएगा कभी जवान हो जाएगा कभी मर जाएगा फिर पैदा हो जाएगा ये अनाथ है all is because of ahamkaar कभी इससे खुश हो गए कभी इनसे नाराज हो गए yesterday you were happy with me today you are angry with me yesterday we were talking a lot today we are not talking I'm feeling so lost tomorrow again we'll talk together कभी मुंह फूल जाएगा sometimes swollen face sometimes very happy face sometimes tension sometimes pension कुछ है नहीं इसमें बेचारे भटकता ही जा रहा है ये moment you are godless you are helpful not helpful sorry go and test your ears helpful not helpful HELL what is the original sin what I have understood is this doer only the original sin यस्य सर्वे समारंभाः काम संकल्प वर्जिताः अंडरस्टैंड दिस पॉइंट अब ये जो है सेल्फ द ज्ञानी इज मेंशन तो उसकी 18 श्लोक इज नाउ इलैबोरेटेड द कॉरेलरीज आर देयर फ्रॉम 19 to 24 etc समझ रहे हो ना तो गेट दिस अब दिस ज्ञानी इज देयर हु इज नॉट भिखारी जीव he is a king self he may act he may not act it's his luxury right you have already had your dinner somebody wants to have dinner he said come he said no, I've already taken he said come and sit with me okay I'll sit with you anything you order anything but I'm already full just to give me company get a cup of green tea anything to eat? No. Have something. Okay, one small piece from my hand. Okay. इसको समझ लेना जरा सा. There are two eyes. Topic is subtle. ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर काम संकल्प I explained. ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम. Very very serious matter. भाष्यकार if you say ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम कर्मादौ अकर्मादि दर्शनम ज्ञानम क्या डेफिनेशन दिया है कमाल है यार he says in the action who sees actionlessness that is called knowledge low. Matlab that he is that complete I. In all incompleteness, he is seeing that complete I. See? Karmadau akarmadi darshanam jnanam. Full stop. Tadev agnihi. That alone is. So Gyan and Agni is which samas? Bolo? Gyan Agni which samas? Karmadhara samas. And after that, ten. Ten means Tatpurush. Ten dagd karmanam. Ten jnanagnina dagdani shubha shubha lakshanani karmani. Yes. इसको जरा सा I will go little technical. What is the meaning of? Well, by the fire of this knowledge, all his actions are burnt. Can you elaborate what is actions being burnt? Means what? There is something Prarabdha karma, Sanchit karma and Aagami karma. You have been hearing from Tattvabodh. You have heard that. What? How the Prarabdha is born? I give a donation. I give a donation of $1 million. Why do you give me small when we are giving in imagination? $1 million से कम तो अपना स्टैंडर्ड है नहीं इमेजिनेशन में. I gave a donation of $1 million. After that, in my I wanted, in my mind was I wanted a fame. I wanted lot of popularity. Popularity. Acha? What you got? I'm not popular, but I'm a rich person, but not very popular. And I want a very good family. I want that God should give me luxuries, God should give me good family, God should give me good house, God should give me a lot of, family peace in the family, because my family is little disturbed today. I gave that amount. Khush. How Prarabdha is formed. Now with this good karma that I have done, Shubh karma, now this apeksha is going to create in the cosmos now. Already this birth, your fruit has been decided now. Already it is all jammed. It is all houseful is going on. Which? Fruit of action. You have to go through already fruit of action has been released last birth. So this you have to go through it. Now this new what you have given the $1 million and this particular fruit of good family fame is a fruit is created out of your apeksha. So your vritti is going to become akriti. From your kriti comes vritti, from vritti becomes akriti. So kriti, vritti, akriti, prakriti. This is going to be there. And it is now going to be stored. This is called Sanchit karma. Fixed deposit is there. Now this is gone now. So when you have apeksha buddhi in the karma, phal buddhi is there, then it is going to convert into gross situation. But I gave, nothing has happened. They did not send the receipt also. No, but they will call you a chief guest. Don't worry. Now is over, but you will get it. Clear? Not clear. Now this way many actions we do whole day. I am giving a good example. I did something wrong. I don't like you, therefore I snubbed you. I don't look at you also. Right? I just don't like you. Not liking also is an action, because there is a doer enjoyer. Now this sufferer will create a fruit of negligence and insult. Other person felt insulted. So this will create another fruit which is going to become Sanchit now. Only but it is not there. No, but there is a space. You have good action, there is a space in this birth only you can get it. Wow, good action is postponed one. And bad action is space you brought out. No, point is, You wanted 1 million has quite a big fruit. And this negligence will be accommodated somewhere because we'll send somebody to neglect you and trouble you. In your office, in your house, in your family members. Some disease will come, some person will come, neighbor will come. Something it can be accommodated, fixed within this present fruit of action. How long? Depending on how much you insulted and how much you neglected. So Sanchit has become Prarabdha in this birth only. Not that it is accommodated somewhere, somehow fixed into it. And astrologer will say, "Any fruit आपने तो कहाँ से fruit आ गया? This fruit where from it came? ये बीच में आया है. I did it and therefore I got it. This birth supply, मतलब immediate supply हो गई. मैंने अच्छा है. So action, please note, the karta is inviting, is holder of Sanchit karma, Prarabdha karma, and after what you do with that, it is called Aagami karma. Kriyaman also. ठीक, बहुत बढ़िया बात है. And this way we have a big baggage. So in your baggage, whatever you are thinking is not going to get. Many wives are there, many husbands are there. This birth, one husband, other birth, another husband, other wife is there, other child is there, other body is there. This birth you are a male, next will be female. No, but I want to be female next. Okay, we will get it. So another is also the female is there. Then another body is there. So this way you are going to have lot of fruits are there. And in that process, somebody will pass away. Some diseases will come. Some promotion will be there. Somewhere you will be having a high position. You will get very popularity is there. But the point is, all this Sanchit karma, Prarabdha karma, Aagami, they are all the grandchild of ahamkaar only. And this is the holder of that. When a person discovers that this ahamkaar I am not, I am the self I am the unlimited, actionless self, and this ahamkaar is an imagination and I am not acting. Fruit, there is no way. The fruit, this knowledge has burned the fruits because ahamkaar is burned means negated. Because ahamkara I am not, therefore this is the last birth and I am not receiving the fruit. I am not sukhi dukhi. Because I am sukh swarup. Ahamkara is hungry, incomplete. Therefore it takes sorrows and joy. But I am not sorrowing. I am not sad and happy. Right? Because I am self alone. So there are two eyes. One eye is a complete actionless consciousness, which is not a product or a property of ahamkar. Other is incomplete, horrible, terrible, finite, moving, transmigrating, having gender, having action, having karmphal, having a big baggage, who travels, who is sad and happy. This is a moving ahamkar. So two departments are there. And because I don't know the higher one, therefore I am in the lower one and I am carrying the baggage of fruits of action. Fruits of action means this situation, that situation. I have to live with you. I have to live with her. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know. Next birth is also there. Next to next is also there. I hope this is. ज्ञान अग्नि बहुत बड़ी चीज है. ज्ञान अग्नि is a very big thing. Therefore, you are going to get rid of lot of problems then. Otherwise, what you are, you know that. Imagine for a moment deep sleep, right? In the deep sleep, consciousness is there. I am there in deep sleep. Pakka na? That deep sleep consciousness which I am, please be careful. That deep sleep, I am, yes. Why? Because I rested in deep sleep, therefore I am. When I got up from the deep sleep, I did not know anything. So to know that I did not know, there should be somebody to know that I did not know. This is the popular point in Vedanta rather. Acha? And this is called Anuman Praman. I did not know, I knew there was nobody there. Yes, I knew that nobody was there. There was somebody to know that nobody is there. Therefore the Atma was in deep sleep. And I felt very fresh after getting up. That means there was a relaxation there. If you are coming from a place very fresh, how do the parents catch that this boy has met the girl or girl has met the boy? When they come home, they are very happy. This is how they catch them. From the face they can make it out. Acha? So, if you have met the completeness in the deep sleep, you are very happy in the waking. You get up fine. I had a good sleep. Good sleep means what? Not hour of sleep. But I'm fresh. Why? Because there I met completeness. इसको समझ लेना अच्छे से. In the deep sleep, the Atma is there. Supposing somebody comes out and you come out of the satsang hall, another example. Everybody is like a saint. When satsang, then they understand he enjoyed satsang. He भागवत सुन के आ रहे हैं, रामायण सुन के आ रहे हैं, ऐसा मिलते हैं प्यार से. When the devotees come out of satsang hall, they smile, they love, बोले हाँ क्यों? Because you are in joy, you are in relaxed mode here. Your tension goes away, your worry goes away, your concerns goes away. Similarly, in the deep sleep, your self is there, number one. Number two, it has to be complete self, because it is a state of joy there. Okay. My point is there. There, the consciousness had no experience of time and space. Please get my point. In the deep sleep, there is no experience of time, space, and object. And that is called completeness. I am unlimited. Therefore, you have no experience of son, daughter, father, mother, disease, health, work. Tatra mata bhavati, pita bhavati. Even Brihadaranyaka says Vedaha Veda bhavati. Even Vedas you don't remember. Mantra you don't remember. Devata you don't remember. You are totally one. I am asking you this question. In deep sleep, that consciousness which you experience, you have no experience of time and space in the deep sleep. Therefore, first time you see your time when you get up. If you knew the time, you wouldn't have seen the watch. You have no experience of time and no experience of space also. You don't know. When I change places after 7 days in the yagna and I go to a new place, I get confused. Which is that one or this one? Sometimes I walk at the door. Old houses door I walk. I say it's a wall only. I'm opening the door. It's a wall. Because I had no experience of space and I have no experience of time in the deep sleep, sir. But I have experience of consciousness. This experience of consciousness without time and space, wow, bhai, this is called akarma atma. Well, but I don't know at that time. No, you are saying no. You don't know, you know that you don't know. But you cannot say I had no joy there. You cannot say like that. And you cannot say that Atma was with time and space there. That means the self was there and there was no time and space in the self. My question is, if the self was there and no time and space was there, what kind of self was that? Was it not timeless and spaceless self there in the deep sleep? And the timeless and spaceless self is called Brahman and consciousness. And therefore in Prashnopanishad, one beautiful line comes, Sa ahar ahar brahma pratim gacchati. He said every night he goes to Brahman only. सोचना जरा साहब, Vedant is very serious topic. It needs lot of thinking. Arey, for you everything is serious. Ramayana needs thinking. This needs thinking. There are many serious matters in life. I ask you one question. My question is that consciousness in the deep sleep, which is complete, without time and space. At that time, where was the world? And how the world was existing along with that at that time? If the Atma was existing without time and space, where was the world at that time? Well, the world was outside the bed, outside my body. What? You were in the bed, I was in the bed. No, you are without time and space. You are not in the bed. You are without time and space, and your bed, body, time and space, where was that existing? I hope you are getting my question. My question, Swami Maharaj. Well, that was it parallelly existing? That ये consciousness है, हाँ, तो divide कर लेते हैं. ये complete consciousness है. ये complete consciousness है ऐसे, और ये world है, and both are existing, coexisting. इसी से मारेंगे. क्यों? Why मारेंगे? If already the Atma and consciousness is without time and space, then how can the time and space exist along with timeless and spaceless? How can finite and infinite both coexist? Only one can exist. That means you say only consciousness should be there. Then what about the world? Wait. Purnamada. Only completeness is there. Only completeness is there. What about this I? Who is a waking I? Who runs, who walks, who talks, who is crying, who is laughing, who is sad, who is miserable, who is worried, who is angry? And what about these two eyes? Where it has gone? You say in the deep sleep, I was the complete consciousness. Timeless and spaceless and objectless and bodiless and worldless, I was existing. Please revel into it. Enjoy Karasko. From here, try to see yourself there. And this guy, who is so cranky, miserable, happy, sad, father of somebody, son of somebody, daughter of somebody, wife of somebody, husband, what is the relation between two? That is up to you to decide. Because you only become like that. No, I am the one of the deep sleep, or I am the one of this one. क्यों भाई? कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? Very interesting point. But when while I'm sleeping, the world is existing. Don't worry about that. Who told you? When I woke up, I saw the same world was there. Woke up means what? By the way, tell me what is the meaning of waking up? By the way, woke up means eyes are open. One very lazy person was there. He used to get up in the morning. And to get out of his laziness, he used to say, up, down, boy, up, boy, down, boy, up, boy, down. So somebody said, you are sitting on the bed and saying, Bole, I'm saying to the eyelids. I told the left eye, no, I'll tell the right eye. Up, down, like that. Bhai, you're so lazy to get up. I am asking question, what's called waking up, sir? What is waking up? When you are in the deep sleep, you have complete consciousness without time, space, object, without transmigrating, right? Right? Pakka. And you have ignorance. Only two things are there. Pakka. When you say I'm waking up, that ignorance creates a thought. And thought creates thoughts that this complete consciousness, forgetting itself and identifying with the thought and a particular bodied thought, that is called waking up. Why you wake up? When you wake up, still that unlimited consciousness is still there. Not that you have lost it, but I am not aware of that. It's still there. You have not lost that consciousness. It is still there because infinite cannot go anywhere. Timeless can't go in time because it was timeless. Spaceless can't go in space. Movement is not possible in that. And now I am a waker. But that is still there. Who is a Gyaani? Gyaani is the one who knows this waker, finite I. This was the infinite in the deep sleep. Now it got reflected in the finite and he's running around. Gyaani knows this as real and this as imaginary in the world. So Gyaani is the one who knows this real consciousness. And imaginary one also he knows that imaginary. Why? Because it is out of ignorance. And again in the deep sleep, this whole constitution of ignorance, world, time, space, object, people, all will go back into ignorance. And this entity will go to sleep. And again he will have a nice rest. When you sleep consciously, when you know that infinite consciousness, and there is no thought, that is called Samadhi. You have no experience of the world, but that is called Samadhi. It's not necessary you have to be Samadhi. Even you know this infinite and you know this finite. That is, you are Jivan Mukt. This is being talked of here. Why? Because this is false, this is coming out of ignorance. Now all the fruits of action, transmigration, going from one body to another body, it belonged to this entity who had entropy. Who was a part of a constitution called body, thought, ahamkaar, sanskar, panchmahabhut, apanchikrit panchmahabhut, indriya, prana, samskar. All this constitution is there. He is a possessor of a finite constitution whose boss is a lady. Her name is Miss Ignorance. Whenever you said lady, it can be gents also. Agyanam is neuter gender. चलो भाई उसमें क्या न्यूटर कर दो, उसमें यूनक कर दो उसको. समझ आ रहा identify the body, ladies and gentlemen, talking. And now Prarabdha does not belong to infinite consciousness. He has known himself to be this. So he is just sitting there. He will not work. Why? Who works for whom? Does infinite become finite to work? Can infinite become finite? While I am talking, I am talker. But that which I am going to meet in the deep sleep is still there. When I am aware of this, while waking, that is called Jivan Mukta. Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprishan, Jigran, Ashnan, Gachan, Shwapan, Swasan, Pralapan, Vistrajan, Grannan, Unmishan, Nimishan, Napi, Indriyani, Indriyartheshu, Vartanteti, Dharyan. What is Jnani knowledge? Naiva kinchit karo miti yukto manneta tatpavita. I don't do anything. Who? He is saying. I give the example just to clarify it more. Aagami, and what is a Gyan? What is Agyan? You are not aware of that. And what ordinary person will say? He will say, I woke up. And he will use the word, I went to sleep. Okay. And what Gyaani will say? He will not say, I'm going to sleep. He says, I am without conditioning. I am going to see myself without conditioning. Remove the mirrors. And when he wake up, what he will say? It's not a new word. He is seeing himself with conditioning. Bas. Gyaani's perception about deep sleep is different than Agyaani's. A Gyaani will say, I'm going to sleep. Sleep is one separate state. He thinks the quietness is here, not in waking and dream. In deep sleep, there is a quietness. In dream and waking, no quietness. Gyaani will not say like that. Gyaani will say, I am folding myself. I am going to see myself without conditioning. I am removing my conditioning. Like somebody went out in a party and he had a lot of makeup, she had a lot of makeup, lot of ornaments, lot of necklace like that, no, and this, that, and so much heavy makeup was there on the face, and lot of ghagra and lot of big, heavy clothes were there. When she comes back, she takes out all the makeup. And maybe hairs में ये कलर था, वो कलर था, यहाँ ये सब हटा दिया उसने. Govind Newji's temple is in Jaipur. I went there. Somebody said, let us go to Shayana Arati. I saw Shayana. I went in the morning. Morning, fully decked with all ornaments. Night I went, no ornament. Same Lord. So Gyaani, when he goes to sleep, he doesn't say, I'm going to sleep. He says, I'm going to see myself unconditioned. And when he wakes up, he says, although I'm unconditioned, but I'm seeing myself with conditioning and enjoying also. Mirrors have come. Now this Gyaani, Gyanagni Dagda Karmanam, now Prarabdha etc. belongs to this ahamkaar, Prarabdha Sanchit. When already I have knowing that I am that self, then Prarabdha doesn't belong to me. I'm not happy about it. I'm not sad about it. I am already knowing that. Why should I be happy? Because I know this is a false one. False is praising the false. Why should I get involved into it? It is called Panditam Buddhaha. Buddha means Brahmavida. Only wise person can say he is wise. Otherwise everybody can say you are wise. Anybody can say, बोले ज्ञानी है ये. अज्ञानी अज्ञानी को ज्ञानी बोल दिया आपने, वो तो ब्रह्मविदा विल से। बुधाहा भाष्यकार राइट, परमार्थतः पंडिताम बुधाहा, परमार्थतः पंडित, न्याय पंडित इज देयर, वैशेषिक पंडित इज देयर, our Satyanarayana Puja Pandit is also there, who does Shraddha and who does Puja also, and you offer him Dakshina also, well, Panditji. That is, somebody came, was calling me also Panditji. You remember that? कुछ भी बोल देते हैं लोग, वो बोल दीजिएगा. Pandit means Panda Buddhi who has. This Pandit word has come earlier also. Gatasu and Gatasu. 3 times Pandit word has come in Bhagavad Gita. Panda is a Sad Asad Vivekani Buddhi is called Pandit. Panda. Itaham is associated. So Panda is a name of Buddhi. Sad Asad Vivekani Buddhi. Gyanagni Dagda Karmanam. Now he will go out in the world. He will act. No, because he has no desire, no apeksha that one day I will get $1 million. I will get this. Why? Because why you will have any false? You don't want anything false. Seed has been roasted now. It is the same seed, but it doesn't have germinating power. It has nourishing power. It is roasted seed now. It will look like that. Like sometimes fake notes are there. And some fake notes are exactly like the real notes. But it has no buying power. You will end up, you cannot get a thing. The real note can give you money, give you whatever you want. But the fake note can't give you. So he discovered this is a fake I and the fake world. Why should a fake I want something from the fake world? I don't want anything. And its family called all Prarabdha, Sanchit and Prarabdha and Aagami. Well, let it go. So he is not living the life. Living is passing through him. Whole living is passing on infinite consciousness. Imagine the deep sleep state you or not remember, you are still realizing it. And waking and dream are coming into this. That is called Gyaani. He does not go through life. We say we are moving in life, moving ahead, going on. How are you going on? I am living. We are on the verb. Living, going on, passing through this phase. Tough time. Living life, living. Continue. Follow on. Passing through the day. Gyaani doesn't use for himself. Passing on, living on. He will say life is living through me. I am not passing through life. I am not passing through world. World, life, time are passing in me and coming and going in me. I am not in them, they are in me. Matsthani sarbhutani nachaham teshu avasthita. This is Gyaani's state. I hope there is more clarity on this topic. Time is over. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pade Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vachishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan
वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण